5 bad habits that are keeping you from being a better guitarist. Let's check them out. Not practicing or practicing inefficiently. So some of the things that I see as a guitar teacher are going to be students who don't know how to practice effectively and efficiently. Here's some ideas for practicing better. First thing would be to take one idea at a time and just play it over and over again for 5 to 10 minutes, making sure that you're playing it perfect with no mistakes. Make sure you're also going really slow with patterns and licks and riffs. That way every note rings out clear, your articulations are on point. Just play it perfect. If you practice with mistakes, your playing will have mistakes. As you start getting the hang of it, gradually increase the tempo on what you're working on. So in order to get good at anything in life, including the guitar, you have to do things over and over again consistently, meaning that you do it the same way every time. So when I sit down in my practice room, I will run through certain key items or core items that I know I need to work on for the day. I'm not trying to get through everything in one practice session. There's just too much on my list to work on. So it could be that I'm working on arpeggios or certain scale runs, and I'll run through those for a good 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will move on to something else. Now, the whole time I'm doing that, I'm making sure I'm clear-minded, I'm making sure I'm staying focused, and I'm not distracted by other things. If there's external things in your home that are causing distractions, it's probably not the best time to practice. Make sure you've also got a clear mind going into it. If you're bothered by something that happened the night before, maybe you got in a fight with your girlfriend or your wife, and you're still bummed out about it, probably not a good idea to practice. So just wait until you're clear-minded. Noodling. Noodling is when you just grab your guitar and start randomly playing whatever comes to mind at any given second. That's not the best way to practice your guitar. Having clear goals and a strategy going into your practice session is going to help you achieve your goals in a quicker, shorter amount of time. Comparing yourself to other guitar players is a big no-no. You're not them, they're not you. What you really need to be working on is focusing on yourself and not worrying about how somebody else sounds or how you stack up next to that other person. We're all unique individuals and we all perceive things differently. So by just staying focused on your objectives, you'll be happier in the long run. Worrying about what other guitar players think about you, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. If what you're playing makes you happy, then just go with it. I can promise you that every guitar player out there from time to time will struggle with, what does that other guy or girl think about my playing? Who cares? The other person, they're probably wondering what you're thinking about them. Just play your guitar, practice efficiently, and just get better and enjoy it. Not listening to music outside of your comfort zone. I see this so often, and if it weren't for some of the events in my life as when I was a teenager that took place that led me on a path to where I'm at now, I would not have known about some of the amazing guitarists that existed. So we all remember that sound or that guitar player, that music that captivated our attention and made us want to pick up this instrument. For me, it was classic rock and then metal, but then I ended up auditioning and going to an arts high school, and it was either classical music or jazz. And I thought, well, jazz, if I get into the jazz band, that's only going to increase my improvising skills as a rock guitar player. And I'm glad I chose that path because it opened up so many doors for music that I just didn't know existed. And some of it wasn't even guitar players. Some of it were horn players and saxophonists and pianists that inspired me and still do to this day. So I see this a lot with a lot of my private students, that they'll only listen to what they know. And they'll never try to branch out, even at my recommendations to, hey, check out so-and-so or check out this song here, see what you think about it. You may like it, you may not, and that's okay. But try listening to other stuff. It'll make you a more well-rounded musician and guitarist in the long run. Hey, let me know what you guys think by dropping me a comment down there. Let me know about some of the ways that you practice more efficiently and maybe some of the habits that you've picked up along the way that you probably know you need to shed. And if you've gotten into any other forms of music that you didn't know existed a short while ago, let me know about those. Subscribe to Joe's Fancy Guitar Studio. Turn on those bell notifications so you see when I upload a new video. And check out some other videos from the playlist right here. And if you're already a subscriber to Joe's Fancy Guitar Studio, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Keep rocking on.